Everyone, I'm Gendy from Bahaa University, and I'm going to give you an overview of our proposed workshops that we did at Bahaa University, and then I will abide by the rules and speak a little bit about the fourth theme, the mentor-mentee relationship of this reunion meeting. So, before I start, I would like to thank the US National Academy of Science for supporting fund for this grant. I would like to thank the members of the Second Egyptian Institute for helping us. I would like to give a special thanks to His Excellency, the next Minister of Scientific Research, Dr. Mahmoud Abdul for giving me some advice.
I agree
Everybody knows it, so don't hide it.
All of you are in trouble.
And for Dr. Tariq Arabi for providing some very helpful materials for the theme of the authorship. And I would like to thank my collaborators, Dr. Tariq al-Rasasi, who did talking and work about the fabrication and falsification, and my dear friend Ahmed Farag Ali, who is a big fighter for the cause of avoiding plagiarism. This is myself, and
Where?
yes. Hiding in the middle. So this picture wasn't from the workshop, it was from one of our science days at Bahaa University, which we did it twice. So the goals of our workshop was to understand how to perform science in a responsible manner, and to learn how to establish a successful mentor-mentee relationship, and to teach students, especially the undergraduates, about the danger of fabrication and falsification and how to avoid it. And the objectives were to distinguish the different forms of plagiarism and discover tools available to avoid plagiarism and to check your work, and to learn the guidelines of performing science in a responsible manner, and to apply these rules, and to know the main keys for successful mentor-mentee relationship. The target group for my proposed workshops were senior undergraduate students. I proposed 2 workshops, 50 trainees, 25 participants for each workshop. And I proposed another 2 workshops for postgraduate students and junior faculty members. Again, 2 workshops, 25 participants each. We're able to achieve the goal. We have 108 participants for the 4 workshops. The ratio of females, 2 males. Of course, females were larger than males. We're open-minded, not like Upper Egypt. So we have 60 females and 48 males. So the number for undergraduates, we have like 52 undergraduates. We have master students, 29 master students, and we have 3 PhD students, and we have 16 faculty members. So for the postgraduate and faculty members, the ratio between postgraduate students and faculty members was exactly 1 to 2. And we have 2 undergraduates attending the workshops for postgraduates and faculty members. They came all the way from Helwan University, so we couldn't turn them away. We admitted them immediately. So we started this banner. Everything was done by students. So the students designed this banner, they printed out, they posted in our faculty, and they posted in the place of the workshop. We have our Facebook page. It has like 416 likes. This number increased a bit this morning. We used it to promote the workshop. And we were lucky enough that the university vice president was kind to post it on the university website. So we have this announcement. We reached it yesterday like 607. So it's even till now people are visiting this page. This was the registration form. We put it online, so everyone would fill the registration form and answer these questions. You can call it as a form of pre-assessment, or just to let the students know what they are getting into. This was a program for the first 2 workshops for undergraduate students. We were very particular with time. We started exactly on time and we finished on time. half an hour for registration, opening ceremony, where I speak about research integrity, what we mean by research integrity, what's the benefit, what's the shared values between scientists, what is the consequences of not sticking to the rules and applying the research integrity in our life as a scientist, and giving case study for how science can behave badly. There is a very nice article in Nature 2005 talking about scientists behaving badly, with very nice statistics that was done in the United States on US scientists. I think it was like 2,348 scientists, and it shows all the forms of misbehavior in the United States where there is a very strong rules. You can imagine it in different places. Then this was followed by a session on plagiarism. All the sessions were very active except the first talk about the research integrity. We applied all the techniques, the think, share and pairs, poster presentations, the role plays. The third session was about fabrication and falsification. This is a picture from the first workshop. It was done in our institute. Some pictures show you the activities. The vice dean was kind enough to attend one of the sessions. We have actually, in our role plays, we have almost the entire acting team of the university. So we have very nice role plays. These guys are professional, and they were very happy to use their talent for the first time in their life in an educational venue, and they wrote it afterwards in their comments. We would love to have like all of our educational system working in this way of active learning. So these are some pictures from workshop 2. That was a half-day workshop. We then moved to the workshop 3 and 4 for postgraduate and faculty members. We increased 2 themes, the theme of authorship, where faculty members and postgraduates are more concerned about authorship and mentor-mentee relationship. And when it comes to fabrication and plagiarism, James was concerned about creating a manuscript in 20 minutes. We actually taught our participants how to create a manuscript in 30 seconds. Okay. And we showed they did it. They did it. And actually, the guy who did it was in your field. He's a physicist.
Which is why he was able to.
Yes. So they have this website. The group of students created. It was US students. They couldn't publish some work in their undergraduate, so they created some kind of code to create papers. And they did create papers, and they published it in with some predatory publishers. And they participated in conferences with using these papers, and we taught our participants how to create it. And it was very interesting. After the workshop, people forgot about the workshop, and everybody is asking about a similar code for his field. So it seems we promoted the fabrication and falsification. At least we're successful in doing something. So it was really interesting. So because of the success of the first 2 workshops, the vice president of the university was kind enough to give us the meeting room for the university council, which is the most fancy room in our university. And he offered us like 5-star services from the university personnel, where we held these last 2 workshops. You can see this fancy room. We have senior professors participating in this workshop. So these are some pictures from workshop number 4. This lady over here, she's a master student. She raised this sign, "Finally, I'm not original," because she realized she wrote her thesis. She copied all the thesis except the discussion and results from one of her colleagues. So after the workshop, she realized this is not okay, and she raised this sign. "Finally, I'm not original." So she got to know it. The evaluation, I'll move now to the evaluation. This was the evaluation for workshop number 1. This this kind of blue bar for excellent. We evaluated the venues, the materials, the instructor's presentation, the interactions. This was the evaluation for workshop number 2, evaluation for workshop number 3, evaluation for workshop number 4, the same pattern. These are some examples of the evaluations that was written in English. So students asking to perform these workshops on a regular basis. Some other students asking to incorporate it in the academic curriculum. Some other students see that it's excellent. It's already can't be improved further. It was perfect. So it shows that we are awesome. So it's okay. I'll then talk about the fourth theme, the mentor-mentee relationship. I'll try to answer the questions that's in the brochure for this reunion. So participants were able to define who is a mentor. A mentor is a loyal friend, is a senior researcher who is willing to help, who is willing to share his expertise, who is willing to nurture his students. The key factors in building an effective relationship, the participants came with the key factors, which I'm summarizing here through group discussions: mutual respect, acceptance and flexibility, honesty, preparation, commitment, shared values, trust, willingness to work through obstacles. And this is my favorite picture. See, the most important thing, don't look at the bad things. The students is enjoying. So the mentor is not really abusing him. He's working hard to revise his thesis, and this is okay for the students. So this doesn't happen in Egypt. It's somewhere else. So the skills for successful mentee and the skills for successful mentor, the participants were able to create it in a poster presentation, and we summarize it here. The mentee need to have an initiative. He needs to be teachable. He needs to keep his commitment. He needs to always communicate. You cannot not communicate. He needs to follow through. He needs to correct any misunderstanding whenever it happens. The mentor toolkit that the participants created as well. In all of our workshops, the participants, they come up with the ideas and we just reiterate it at the end. So the mentor has to keep his commitment. He needs to be a catalyst for change, a catalyst for education for his mentee. He needs to provide help all the time as he can. And he needs to discuss on a regular basis and meet on a regular basis, not to let the problems exaggerate and come after 2-3 years and blame the students. And the good thing, we have mentors attending the workshop and we have mentees attending the workshop. So we have the perspective from the two sides. Both of them were discussing and showing the result from their perspective, and it was very interesting and interactive environment. And this mentor-mentee relationship needs to be evaluated regularly. This is a very important thing. And we always refer the Sophocles proverb. It's you rather fail with honor than succeed by fraud. And I will answer the last question, which is about the sustainability of these workshops. We are now we have talking with the university vice president to try to incorporate it in some kind of curriculum and to do it through the university to secure the fund. And as a co-chair of the ES, the Egyptian Young Academy of Science, actually it came to our mind, one of our friends, he suggested that through the fund we have in ES, we can provide these workshops for free through the ASRT, the Academy of Science and Technology, because we have a nice fund, and he's writing the proposal now to submit it to the ASRT president, so we can do it in the ASRT on some regular basis. And thank you very much.